Leo, let me pull a card for you, Leo. Leo, you got the Two of Wands, Leo. Two of Wands talks about planning for the future. Determination. Determined to change the big picture. You're wanting to have a better outcome. Looking for fulfillment where love is concerned. Sounds good, Leo. Sounds good, Leo. Hope you like your message. Hope the notifications go out. So, Leo, it's 8888 for a mini read. Oh, let me turn that down a little bit. Welcome. Hi, Skipper Joe. Hey, Shelly. Hey, Cranky. Hi, Bree. You guys, I miss you guys. Oh my God. Can I just tell you, I slept till after 12 today. I got up early to take Buttons out real quick. I went back to sleep. I could go back to sleep again, trust me. But I was more excited to come on and see you guys. Well, it's just getting started, really. I've only been up for a couple hours, maybe 4 hours. I've been so tired. More tired because I had a cold. So when you're tired anyway, and then you got a cold, you get even more tired. Leo, I hope you got your message with your card I just did for you. If not, you're gonna have to play it back. Yes, Cranky, thank you. $88 mini reads. Tammy, she's our first one up today. Tammy, who's been so patient. Let me just tell you. Tammy is above all the rest. Tammy has been waiting over a month, maybe 2 months, for her reading because I've been so exhausted. Tammy has been patient, and I thank you for that. Ooh, my dog did scratch me today. And I thank you for that, Tammy. Hi, Life of Destiny. So come on, you guys, it's been a while. I'm hoping that every time I say I want to get on a schedule and start getting dailies or monthlies out, then I get so overwhelmed again. But Tammy, I love you. I appreciate you. Yeah, me too, Life of Destiny. I missed everybody so much. So much. I tried to get my hair done today, but I can't get an appointment until Thursday, so gotta just take me as I am right now. Hi, Linz. We've all definitely had time to save up because we haven't done readings or anything for a while. So jump in, get your mini read, find out what's going on with Spirit. I definitely haven't lost my touch. Spirit has definitely been very powerful. I've been doing private readings, but my private readings will not be anymore from Monday to Friday. They'll only be on the weekends. It's the only time I'm going to do weekends. Readings are on weekends. Because it's just too much physically for my job. It's too much physically. So I will be doing readings over the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, today. Hi, Leslie. Leslie's another one, very patient, very understanding. Also, I always say that Spirit will make the time and make the allowance for me to do the reading when it's supposed to happen. Sometimes when you're waiting for an answer or wanting to know something so bad, sometimes Spirit doesn't want you to find out from me. They want you to experience that on your own, and I can't handle that. There's nothing I can do about it. Out of my control. So, if you're wanting a question, one question is $33.33 for one question. Hey, Payman, nice to see you. Hey, Blue Sapphire. Neelam, hi. I like that name. Sapphire is my stone. That's my birthstone. I love that. So one question, $33.33. One mini read, $88.88. Moderators, please keep my list. So I have, again, it's Tammy, Cranky, Shelly. That is the mini reads. Questions, one question. Denise, should I put you down for a question? Thank you for my PayPal link, Leo. I appreciate you so much. I have the best moderators in town. I have Cranky, I have Leo, I have Lindsay, I have Shelly. I have BB too, but she's not here right now. But thank you all. Thank you, Tammy. Okay, payments under questions. Okay, is Denise under question? Denise, are you getting a question? Oh, I'm sorry, Lindsay. Yeah, get that migraine under control right away so it doesn't get real bad, okay? Feel better, Lindsay. Don't even stay on here because this will just make it worse. Go rest and meditate right now. I love you too, Leo. Okay, you paid for a mini, Leslie, or a question, honey? Leslie, question or mini? Okay, mini, you got it. Okay, we'll do your mini today, Leslie, right after Shelly. You're right after Shelly. So it's Tammy, Cranky, Shelly, Leslie. Questions getting payments getting a question. Leslie is over on the reading side. Okay. Denise, are you getting a question? I missed your answer. Denise, are you sending for a question? If you are, Denise, I'll put you first because you did ask first. So Denise, if you're doing a question, let me know. I hope so, Bree. I hope so. They're a lot of fun. I love to do the monthlies. I love it. I know Spirit's already here because Button's starting to snore. So I always know. Because as soon as I start doing readings, Button starts snoring. Yeah, me too, Tammy. All right, Bree. Sounds like a good thing to me. All right. All right, I'm going to shuffle my cards. So, you know what? I'll pop a question out real quick. I'll do a question first. I'll alternate back and forth. A question, a reading, a question, a reading. Okay, Payman, you can post your question right here. Still waiting for Denise to respond. Your questions are not a yes or no answer. They are a pretty detailed answer. So please send your question. Type your question on the live. Thank you, Tammy. Right back at you. Payman, you could type your question when you're ready, honey. My face looks fat on here. Oh, boy. Please hit the like button if you've come into the room. We have 19 in the room, but only 10 hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Thank you, Leo. Lindsay, I love you, but you get off here and go rest, okay? Hey, Queen. Queen, we're doing one question for 33.33 or one mini for 88.88. Will he be more consistent on his communication, FaceTiming to meet up in person? So will he be more consistent? It's kind of two questions in one, but will he be more consistent? I'll go with your first question. All right. Shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. That came out. No. Nope, just a flip script, just a flip script. All right. Payman, your answer is... you got the Five of Cups, Payman. So, Payman, it talks about dwelling on the past. It talks about comparing the present to the past. It talks about grief and disappointment. What it's talking about is things not falling into play the way that you would expect them to or the way that you would want them to. You have to understand that he's moving at his own pace, what's comfortable for him. It is a dramatic change for him going from marriage to being divorced to being in a relationship or building. Thank you, Denise. I'll have you down right after payment. But I have one question, one mini that I'll do before you, Denise, and then you'll be right after the next mini. So payment, that adjustment that he's had to make with family, not being around his children all the time, what he's used to. There's a lot of different. Okay, Denise. There's a lot of different emotions here with this fella. Know that he feels that you are a main choice for him. In other words, you're separated from the rest. You're very precious to him. Very unique at the same time. He's definitely planning on a future with you. I need you to know that. As far as will the communication get more consistent, it's going to be to the point where it's on a routine. So yeah, because a routine will come out of that. It feels like there's definitely hope for the future for this changing to more attention, to more time, even more FaceTime, but more face to face is what I hear. So not even so much on the phone like you see me right now, but more face to face in person. Um, it's a slow plan. We've always known that. But also when he went from not talking, not communicating, not interacting with you to now interacting and voluntarily stepping forward, you're definitely in a good place, and it's not a waste of your time. It's not a not for nothing. You know, in other words, if you were doing this for nothing, you'd be wasting your time. I tell you to move on. But there's feelings here. But the reason that things are still okay between the two of you is because you're patient, because you're not putting pressure, you're not making demands. So that is your answer, payment. So yes, it is going to improve with the Five of Cups. Even though you may feel like some of the cups are broken right now, you may feel like things are not exactly the way you want it to be right now. It's okay. It's okay. But I do feel like, listen, the love is in the air. It surrounds this relationship. So things are definitely going to get better. And yeah, definitely much better in person. Yes, Renata, you can buy a question. I will put you on the list. You will be after Denise. Well, actually, no, you'll be after Cranky. You're after Cranky. So now I have a mini read for Tammy. That's coming up now. Very good message. Very, very clear. And like I said, it's not a yes or no answer. It's more detailed. So if you're wanting a question answered, it's 3333. Not bad. But please ask one question, not two, because I'm going to address the first question that you type. I would definitely tell you, Payman. I would definitely tell you. I have to. I don't have to like what I say, but I do have to stand by the truth. My timing, again, I'm going to tell anybody that's on here, I don't have perfect timing because there is no such thing as timing on the other side. One day is 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is one day. So it doesn't make sense for me to try to explain that to you from the spiritual side to this side. Love you, Payman. Thank you. How's S feeling? Go back. What's coming? Oh, great. Okay. Okay. All right, Tammy, let me find out what the cards say for you. All right, Tammy, on your mini. So a mini is about 5 to 6 cards, okay? A mini is 3 cards. So these are about 5 to 6 cards. So I'm going to work with what I have. If you need a more in-depth reading, please let me know. I am offering a discount on the $200 readings to $165. If you're interested in a personal private reading, it is $165. Readings are only done on the weekends, not during the week. I can't do it. I physically can't do it. Yeah, it's not over. It's definitely not over. It is definitely not over, Miss Tammy. All right, Tammy. I thought I had my glasses right here. Okay. So, Tammy, the giving and receiving, Six of Pentacles. With the Six of Pentacles talks about giving and receiving. What that's talking about as far as giving and receiving where relationships are concerned. You both take turns on giving, contributing, receiving the love from one another, receiving the attention from one another, or you're the giver of attention to one another. It changes hands. Sometimes it's him, sometimes it's you. Sometimes it's both of you, sometimes it's neither of you, which is normal as hell. It's normal as hell. There's days when you just don't want to be bothered, and there's other days where you need a lot more attention than you normally do, or for him. Okay, not just speaking just for you or for him. That's all fine because the universe is showing that they're giving you something, as you can see with the card at the part of the top. You can see that the universe is trying to hand you like blessings. It's trying to hand you opportunity. It's trying to hand you financial stability, which we know, according to that meeting that you had over the phone, right? Regarding your financial stability, that went very well and in your favor, which we knew. So you made a very good choice and a very good decision to stay for another year. I feel like you're going to take a lot of action coming up in the next couple months. There's some dramatic changes for you coming. I also want you to know that the universe and your angels are extremely, and myself, are extremely proud of you for the challenges that you chose on your own to fight. The action that you take will be on your truth. Again, I'm going to repeat that. The action that you take is going to be based on your truth, meaning based on who you are, based on maybe not the temporary feelings or emotions that you get sometimes. Sometimes these feelings may come over you that are temporary, that may not be so pleasurable for you or even for Scott. But those feelings are temporary, and it has to do with mood and balance. It also has to do with pain. It also has to do with your emotions. There's a lot of reasons that sometimes moods change. Where Scott is concerned, it's like he doesn't want to pass judgment on you and he doesn't want you to pass judgment on him. Where he's concerned is that he knows how much he loves you. He knows you have some things with him that you both need to work on and work out. It feels that you can't quite find the way to get underneath of whatever the situation or the problem is that seems to be putting a block or a wall between you and him. There are no secrets here. So, in other words, there's not another woman for him and there's not another man for you. I don't see a third party interference. What I do feel like is that work is involved here, um, whether working on yourself, working as your income with a job. Now, this could be him working on himself or something about him wanting to work or make money. But I feel like he feels kind of limited. I also feel like he got too much time on his hands and that he either needs to get involved in a program or maybe an outpatient program, something that's going to help to keep him stable and on track. That's something that you may want to discuss with him about him deciding to join a program, join an IOP, join something that's going to give him structure. Possibly even consider taking some type of schooling or courses online is for him. So please let him know that. Hey, Techno World, Ashes. Oh, good. That's good, Tammy. Okay. Um, for you coming up in the near future, yes, there is work for you. Um, right now, it might feel like a financial trouble or struggle. It might feel like you're feeling a little bit insecure, a little bit worried about finances, but things are definitely going to balance out there, honey. It shows you feeling powerless over the relationship, almost like you've been trapped in a certain emotion or feeling that you have, a feeling that gives you insecurities or fear, worrying that used to would part or separate or go different ways, but I don't see that happening. I see temporary steps. I see him taking temporary steps, almost to change his scenery, to change his feeling or change his emotions, to get him back on the right track. This has nothing really to do with you. It's more so to do with him and his feelings and emotions. He's the one who is feeling trapped right now. You have the Knight of Cups, which comes up, which talks about following your heart, doing and speaking from your heart, showing him your sensitive side more often about how you care, how you feel about him, also giving him the encouragement of doing whatever he needs to do to maintain his sobriety and his sense of responsibilities. With the Three of Swords showing up here, Tammy, it talks about feeling heartbreak, almost feeling betrayed, like don't take it personally that he's wanting to do something different or go in a different direction right now. It's temporary, but he doesn't want to fall off the deep end because he knows if he does, to rescue himself would be almost difficult, almost impossible. He doesn't want to let things get out of hand. He sure as hell doesn't want to go back to any jail facilities like that. Um, it's going to take a lot of teamwork. We have the Three of Pentacles for you. It's going to take a lot of teamwork here and collaboration. It's going to take a coming together. It may even take of joining something together or going to meetings together or doing something to help one another out to give more control in your situation. But you are going to recover from hard times. So whatever the struggle is that you're going through right now, this is your last card on your mini read. Whatever struggles you've been going through, whatever you're moving toward, whatever energy you're wanting to change and go into a positive direction is coming for you. You're going to be able to start something over. In other words, okay, so I'm figuring this out because this is working for me. This is giving me the opportunity to break free from something that's had you chained and bind up, and whatever that was that you felt bound to is now released, and you set yourself free. And I think that's with a good choice and decision that you made through a recovery as well. I also feel like again, the hard times are done. There is a lot of hope for the future. You're definitely sailing forward here, both of you, but you're both trying to grow and learn at the same time. Yes, Tammy, I feel like you'll be back at the same clinic. Yes. Hey, Kenda, how are you? Kenda Moon, how you doing? So yes, Tammy, yes. So that is your mini, Tammy. All right, so now we're on Denise. Good job, Leo. And then after Denise, we have Cranky, and after Cranky, we have Renata with one question. Hi, Laura. How you been? I missed you too. Love you, Tammy. Thank you so much again. I love you with your patience. Thank you for recognizing me as a human and not as a machine. I really appreciate that. Denise, you can type your question now, please. Type your question. Why am I seeing the number 26 a lot? Is it because of Z? His birthday is on the 26th. Oh, wow. Let's find out, Denise. Let's see, Denise. There's a message coming for you, Denise. 26, 6, and 2 is 8. In the month of August, there's going to be some dramatic changes that come. It's important that you see the 2 and the 6. 2 is telling you there's balance. 6 is saying that there's 3 people total involved in something. 3 people total involved. Now, this is not a third party situation. That's not what I'm talking about. But there's 3 people involved, and including yourself. So 2 other people plus you is going to give you the happiness that you're looking for. In the month of August, something is about to change around the 15th of August. I also feel like, I just had it. I can't believe it. Hold on one second, I switched it. Okay, so 2, and then your card here came up with the 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands talks about planning for the future. It talks about determination. It talks about seeing the whole picture. It talks about wanting to move to the next level. It talks about somebody wanting to get to know you better, spend more time with you. It talks about things moving forward. Okay, Leslie, I got you down. It talks about things moving forward. Um, 26 is a very even number. It talks about things that are going to get more balanced for you, things that are going to start happening in a pattern form, things that are going to be more consistent. But there is a message coming, and this is going to be a message, an offer, or an invitation. So, Denise, I hope that helps you with your question, and that's your answer for your one question. Nice question. Yeah, numbers have a lot of meanings, lots of meanings. Thank you, Tammy. Appreciate that so much, more than you. Don't make me cry on here. Okay, Leslie, I have you written down. Cranky, you're up. Cranky, you are up. Cranky's up, and then Renata's question, and then Shelly's up, and then Leslie's question. So Cranky's up, and then Renata's question. So Cranky first. It definitely could be, Denise, yes. Because nothing I had here was negative. So to your question, is it about Z? Yes. Yes. Definitely communication coming, messages coming. And it is balanced. It is an offer, an invitation coming too. Okay, Cranky, ready? I'm sorry, Denise, I should have said that in the beginning. Because there was nothing negative. Nothing negative. Update energy on me and coming together. Okay. All right, Cranky. Cranky, you're doing very well with balancing life in general. Let me just tell you that first, Cranky. You're doing very well with balancing life in general. You're welcome, Denise, and yes, definitely with Z. That message was about Z. Cranky. You're definitely looking for long-term security, relationship. You're wanting things to move forward with a certain person in a situation. Having the 4 of Pentacles showing up, it's talking about somebody holding on to something that feels really heavy, worrisome, something that takes a lot of your mind, meaning don't be overthinking a lot. I don't know if you're trying to do if you're doing a lot of overthinking, but that's what it feels like. Put your needs first. You have the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands talks about putting your needs first. 10 of Wands talks about you have a lot of pressures on you right now, Cranky. Being a mom, working, being the head of household, taking on other responsibilities, worrying about your friends as well. Also, inconclusive answers where this relationship is concerned. And sometimes it might feel like you're carrying too much. Sometimes by the end of the day, your mind is completely exhausted, burned out. You were starting to notice that even physically. So I don't know if you recently just got over a cold or just got over a stomach flu. It feels like, oh, my feet are trapped in the wire. Hold on. Okay, it feels like you either just got over a cold or a stomach flu. Yeah. You have been? Okay. All that is because of the burdens, the pressure, um, the expectations that are put on you. Yes, you were sick. Okay. So now you're starting to recover from that. You're not taking enough time out at night, like once your child's in bed, once you're ready to lay down and go to sleep. Make sure you take the time to either listen to meditation or do your own meditation, clearing your mind, blocking everything out. Even if it's for 5 minutes, Cranky, that's what you need to do to replenish yourself. Just keep telling yourself that I'm feeling better, I'm getting stronger, I see myself getting healthier, I see myself finding more strength, I see myself getting the answers to the things that I need to know, etc. Your child, just so you know, your child, very studious, very smart, very observant, and almost knows more than she should about certain things. So remember to try to talk privately when anything has to do with her or her father. With the Six of Swords, you're definitely recovering from hard times. You've gotten to a place where you've recently, within the past 4 to 6 months, started something over, started something brand new. You found a new path to walk on. There is love that's coming in the air, but believe me, when the timing is right is when it's going to show up, not before that. There's things still that you need to be working on and focused on between you and your child to get more of a routine down, a schedule down, a time down. It's kind of like, okay, we're going to read books at this time, or we're going to work on drawing at this time, or we're going to go out in nature at this time, or we're going to do this before bedtime, or we're going to take your bath right after dinner, and then we're going to get pajamas on, and then we're going to be relaxed for the night, and then slowly wind down. Routine will be your child's best friend. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. She's doing amazing, right? Yep. Let her know how I am so proud of her. Tell her. All right, so you have the Four of Wands. There's going to be something that's going to make you happy. There may be something that you're going to want to do, maybe even to take her out for a treat, whether it's for ice cream or McDonald's or whatever her favorite thing is. Telling her that this is what we're doing. We're celebrating because you did such a good job. Something like that. That's what they're showing. Then you have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands talks about having courage, self-assurance. That means don't let somebody try to intimidate you, make you feel not good enough, make you feel like you have to change something about you. Oh, you're welcome, sweetie. Make you have to change something about you yourself. um, it's more, be self-assured. Know that you're more than enough. Know that you're doing the right things. And I want you to believe that if somebody doesn't come into your life, if something doesn't work out with the person that you're hoping on, it's because that the universe, God, your higher power, has a better plan for you, better plan than you could ever imagine for yourself, okay? Hey, Moo, Mucka here, G. Sauerkraut. Sauerkraut, you changed your name? Hi, Sauerkraut. Everybody remember Sauerkraut? Oh my gosh, Leo, look who it is, it's Sauerkraut. Okay, Lindsay, yeah, don't watch the words, don't watch the letters, just listen, okay? I'm sorry about my voice. I've had this sinus problem for a couple days now. Leo, thank you for helping out. Thank you, Shelly. Okay, Cranky, next card. You have the Hermit card. The Hermit card talks about wisdom. It talks about not giving yourself enough credit. It talks about wanting to leap forward but not sure how. There is something too that has to do with, Cranky, about you either changing residence, moving location, or there's something that you're going to change about your domestic household, or something that you're going to change, either your decor, or you're going to change the actual place that you live. There's something that's coming up. It's around summertime. Something's coming up that's going to give you a different group of people, class of people that you'll live around. I'm not sure what that's about. I'm sorry, Lindsay. So, and your last card comes up about Ace of Swords. So it talks about Ace of Swords, and your Ace of Swords talks about mental clarity, victory and success are coming towards you, change or improvement in job situation, more money coming in. There is a balance coming in. Please try to save, put money away for savings. It also talks about, um, you know, the pride that you take within yourself of being a mom and the things that you do. Always putting your daughter first is most important. Never, ever allowing a partner to change your routine with your child. Never letting them interfere with your child. Also, not leaving anyone alone around your child. So, in other words, wherever you go, your child's got to go. You do not ever leave your child around a boyfriend, a friend, only family and yourself. That's it. But you do have material gain coming, something about a job or a job investment, a job announcement, a job position rising, change, advancement. Something's coming where job is concerned. So that is the cards that I have for you, and I pulled a couple extras. So amen. Amen, sauerkraut. I knew you would be, and you'll continue to be. God bless you. Sauerkraut is cancer free. Amen. Amen. Good job, Cranky. I'm proud of you for that. I love you to pieces. Exactly, sauerkraut. Amen. Okay, Renata's question. I saw it back up here. Let me go back. Renata says, Renata, we're on Renata. Do you feel George's partner is sneaking behind his back with another man? Do you feel George's partner is sneaking behind his back with another man? Or was she down the road? I can't listen, but here's my question. Okay, you'll hear it later, and here's my answer. Not at this time. I do not feel that your partner, that George's partner is sneaking behind his back with another person at this time. No, I'm not hearing that. Have they in the past? There was something prior to her and George getting together. There was someone prior who she's never lost contact with. In the near future, I do feel that George will not have anything to do with this partner other than legal things. Legal ramifications will take place, but I don't feel that he'll stay with this partner. There's going to be unexpected dramatic changes. It may not happen real fast, but I will tell you for the last clear time, they will not stay together. George will come toward you. So I hope that helps, Renata. And sauerkraut, again, I'm so glad for you. All right, Miss Shelley, you are up. Shelley, you are up. And then we have a question from Leslie after Shelley. And then we have Leslie's mini. Shelley. Yep, Renata's been answered. Again, one question is 3333, and it's a very good answer. And then you have, can't do that. And then you have a mini for 8888. Okay, Shelly. Let's see, baby girl. My Shelly. And my little Bubblicious over here. My buttons, Bubblicious. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, sauerkraut. Oh, Bree, you got one, honey? I didn't check it. Is it for one question or for a mini, babe? Bree, let me write you down. Is it for a question or for a mini? Bree, is it a question or a mini? I love you, Shelly. And I love all your puppies like they're my own. Love my Shelly girl. Love my Shelly girl. One question. Okay, Bree, I'm going to write you down. You'll be after Leslie, okay? Tammy question also. Got you. Tammy. Okay, so I have Leslie, Bree, and Tammy. So right now I got Shelly for a mini, and then I got Leslie, Bree, Tammy, and then Leslie for a mini. So that's good because Leslie will answer your question, and then we'll break it up with two other people's questions, and then we'll do your reading. That way we get a little break in between, Leslie, so that I don't run it all together. Okay, thank you, thank you. All right. Thank you, Bree. I'm so sorry. Thank you for letting me know. Anybody else, if you purchased a question, please let my moderators know. Or if you purchased a mini, please let my moderators know. All right. Miss Shelley, about tea. Let's see. Mini, 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 mini. Come on, tea. Oh, great. I saw the world card. The world card came up 3 times. World card came up 3 times. This is a man of many. This is a man of many faces. When I hear man of many faces, Shelley, with the world card as your first card, it shows me that this man is very, very well versed, very, very intelligent, very, very much paying attention to the places and things around him. All right, Linz. This man's intentions are whole and pure. This man can sometimes appear hot and cold, hot and cold. Sometimes it's hard to sometimes it's hard for you to understand exactly where his energy is at, even when you're speaking to him. For the most part, I feel there's 100, I'm hearing like 100 positive reasons to understand and believe that this man is truly for you and coming for you. There's messages that are coming like crazy with the 8 of Wands. There's messages that are coming like crazy. When we're talking about these messages are going to be communication. These messages are going to talk about his struggles. These messages are going to talk about his financial struggles. These messages are going to talk about health issues. Either you're talking about health or he's talking about health. It's also talking about travel, showing up very soon. Knocking at the door, so to speak, even though he'll walk in the door with you, not so much knock at your door, which means that you would either pick him up at an airport or you would pick him up at a certain location. I don't see him first coming to your house by himself. I see you meeting him, bringing him there. I feel like with the Hermit card, the Hermit can talk about spiritual illumination. It talks about solitude, introspection even. It talks about your wisdom. It talks about the knowing. It's like deep down in your heart, Shelley, that you know how this person feels about you. You know that this relationship, for a while, may have been off and on, then became a little bit more consistent. Also, knowing that this person definitely has shown you in the past how much they care about you, even in the immediate future, which means even just recently. This person doesn't want to lose touch with you. They want to make sure that you're still there. They want to make sure you're not giving up. Somebody's still wanting to be, there it is. When I saw the Hierophant card, somebody's still wanting to be the master, the head of household, in charge, the boss, so to speak. The ball is in their court, so to speak. This person offers a glass of wine, or there's a peace offering between the two of you. There's also a relationship. Where's that card? I just knocked it out. Hold on, Shelley. I pushed it in by accident. Let me grab the card I just saw. That's not it. That's not it. It's a white face. I seen a white face. Can't find it. Hold on, Shelley. Doggone it. Let me just shuffle and find it again. Bring it to me, Spirit. Bring that same card to me, please. Is that it? Nope. Bring that same card to me. Thank you. Bring the same card to me, please. Hold on, Shelly. Thank you. Thank you. I had to ask Spirit for it. So the Lover's card, that's what it was that I saw. I saw the two white, I saw the white face. So it's still talking about choices that he's making is in a positive way toward you. Balances, love and partnership. This is somebody who wants to be with you. This is somebody right now who feels stuck where they are, but they're trying to make changes or arrangements, making plans to come toward you. This person may even come toward your family. They may be wanting to show up or step in or have already shown up because it shows real fast. So I'm feeling like Tomas wants to be around your family, wants to see them, wants to interact with them, wants to be around you, wants to visit. There's something about prayers that comes with it when I see this card. There's something about prayers that comes with it. This card is the Ace of Swords. But there's something about prayers. This is where your mental clarity is going to be very clear. You won't need me to even explain anything to you because you're going to have victory and success where he's concerned. There is a love forever after. And that's what I keep hearing. Love forever after with this man. You know, the Ten of Swords is in reverse, which I'm glad. I'm glad the Ten of Swords are in reverse. Because it does talk about when it's upright that the worst is over. It talks about you've already hit the rock bottom. Even him, he's hit a financial rock bottom, a struggle, a problem. But there is definitely balance coming in here. Listen, it feels like there's an ending to the spiritual pain that you once had to endure and go through. There's an ending to that. with the three of Pentacles, Shelley, it's talking about yous coming to an agreement. Yous being on the same page. You know, it's like yous going out and dining together, spending time together, working together, even outside, because nature's all around you. I have the King of Cups, which talks about you gave forgiveness a long time ago. With the King of Cups, it's forgiveness, it's trust. It's a kind and loving person, and that's who you are, Shelley. It shows that you are very much like above. You go above and beyond to understand. You go out of your way to contribute. You also give the benefit of the doubt. You pass no judgment. You're so open to receiving and giving love. Shelley, the balance here is beautiful between the two of you, and he is coming. It's like overdue. It's been delayed for whatever reason the last month or two. Like February was promising, but it's overdue. They need to see you. The minute they finally get in touch with you, like touch with you, holding your hand, hugging you, kissing you, that kind of touch. Once that comes, all the doors will open. All the clarity will finally be yours. No questions will be needed. You won't even have to ask him anything. You'll just know. So, Shelley, that is your mini, and it's a beautiful mini. A beautiful mini, Shelley. All right. Leslie, you got one question right now. Leslie, one question, please. We are doing one question for 33.33 or a mini for 88.88. So far, our minis have all been beautiful. Yep, Shelley, you and Payment both understand what patience is needed because you're both dealing with people who are involved in so many things, trying to get so many things accomplished. But both of them have, Payment's man and your man, both have the same goal to get to you. Leslie, one question, please. Type your question. Yeah, Shelley, we haven't read you for a long time. I'm so glad we got it in. So glad. Okay, Leslie, type your question. So remember, if you're wanting a personal reading, I have a special right now, $165. And it is only done on the weekends. I can still fit 2 more people in maybe for this weekend, if I push it, one at least one, if I push it. But please let me know ahead of time during the week if you would like a reading done on the weekend. Leslie says, will I be okay work wise if I decide to go back to the credit union I was at, or should I stay out? So Leslie, you talking about leaving the USAA? Leslie, are you talking about leaving USAA? Okay. You know, I feel like the credit union is more for you. I feel like the demands or the pressures with USAA tend to be sometimes overwhelming. I feel like sometimes you don't feel or believe in the credit in the business where you're in now, meaning that you don't agree with their protocols or you don't agree with their way, so to speak. It doesn't allow you to be you. I feel like at the credit union you could go in but at a higher level than you were at. There's something about a higher level than you were at. So going back to the credit union in a different position, something more in management would be for you. So stay where you are until you can apply for a management position with the credit union, and then yes, move in. So that's your question. Okay. Bree, you have a question. Bree, type your question. Hello, Bree. Yeah, I understand, Leslie. Yep. And that's why I think, but you know what? Hang in there for a minute, but apply for management in the credit union because you are definitely management material. Okay, for love. Okay, Bree. Bree, again, it's not a reading, it's a question. So, I'm hearing that, you know what? You know the torment, you know the struggle from the relationships of the past. You know the things that you were willing to tolerate that you should have never even considered tolerating in the past. We need to set your, they're telling me that we need to set your boundaries higher on a spiritual level of relationships or the way things were with you for a new meeting or for a new arrangement. Love is just around the corner from you, is from what I hear, but it's not for you to anticipate who or what or when. Allow it to happen as it should naturally. Don't second guess something or someone. Don't try to make a piece fit into your puzzle that doesn't belong there. Be patient for the right one. It will blend in and as smooth as butters, what I'm hearing. Breathe, there's a relationship that you will be in during the summertime. Something very unexpected, and I don't think it's someone you've dated before. I feel like the people that have been around you most recently within the last 3 to 6 months were lessons for you, were challenges for you, but were also reflections for you to look at things of what you were willing to consider or what you were willing to agree with that really weren't fitting you. These people didn't fit in with your life. Their ideas, their decisions, their goals weren't the same as yours. But you're too nice of a person. You're too loving and too caring and honest to deal with some of the riffraff that's been around. But there is a new love coming in. Somebody who's looking for the same things as you, wanting to take it slow. It will be a relationship that will last about 2 years before any marriage proposals come in. But just know that patience is needed for this. If you try to rush it, it's not going to happen. Stay connected with nature and stay in your meditations. Okay? And you got to examine closely what's causing you to be willing to step down levels to be with certain type of people when in fact you should be maintaining your level and expect them to rise above. Expect them to come up and meet you at your level. Don't go down to their level. So whatever that's about, Bree. Tammy, your question? Good job. Good job, Bree. Tammy? Tammy, you had one more question? Okay. All right, Tammy, so I get yes right away. I get yes. There's not an ending here. What there is somebody that's taking action. Somebody's trying to balance out a situation right now. They're figuring out how to add more to their life as well as yours. This person is taking a time out, almost like praying for change. This person doesn't see themselves with anybody else but you. No. Just because it's not at that level where there's a proposal coming in right now, because that changed a little bit, I get it, but you guys have a lot more things to work out or iron out before it'll get to that point where marriage will come into the picture. But you two will stay together. Maybe not always under the same roof. Things may change a little bit off and on with that, but it's not going to be to the point of breakup. It's not going to be a permanent situation. Only on a temporary basis will you two pull apart a little bit, but still not a full breakup. It's not like you'll go date somebody and he'll go date somebody. It's not going to happen like that. You both have come so far. You both are still working on a lot of things that are really important right now to each one of you. And as soon as that part gets balanced out and maintained a nice level, then you can work on the us. But currently, you're both so busy working on you and him working on him that there's not a whole lot of time to put into the us part. And that's for the delay. That's what's happening with the delay. But marriage is definitely still on the table. All right. Leslie. Mini read. Leslie, mini read. No, things might get a little bit uncomfortable between the two of you sometimes, Tammy, but at the end of the day, you still love each other very much. You're welcome. Like I said, my timing's not great, but when I say it's going to happen, it's going to happen. You got it, Renata. Don't you worry. I don't know. We'd have to do a full reading to see all that good stuff. I don't do timing, remember? I don't do timing, but if you need a deeper one, let me know. I have a special for $165. I do readings on the weekends only. Okay, Leslie, mini read about Nick and you still in positive movement, okay? All right, Leslie, here's your 5 or 6 cards that'll come up. Anybody else sign up for one question or a mini read, please let my moderators know. All right, so Leslie, where your relationship is concerned with Nick is definitely the 2 of Wands. You definitely both are very determined to have something happening in the future. You also have the Lover's card comes up as card number 2, which talks about, yes, he is planning on holding on to you. He is planning on taking things to the next level. It also talks about, yes, it's like where the 9 of Pentacles are concerned on your 3rd card talks about his money. It talks about him spreading himself all over, sometimes a little too thin. There's more demands on him than there is enough of him to go around. He does want to spend a lot more time with you, but unfortunately, life does not let that happen on occasion. He is definitely very supportive, what you talked about as well as the Queen of Pentacles. It talks about um, homesteading skills, meaning that he likes you around him. He likes to invite you to his home. He talks about being a general supporter of you. He's in support of you changing jobs. He's in support of anything that's going to make you happy. Um, you have some things that you're still going to learn through this relationship, so be willing to open the door to that. There's lessons that are coming in with Nick and you. It's also going to show you kind of like the right way, because the relationship that you were in when you were married was never the right way. It wasn't handled in the right mannerism. The respect and everything wasn't there, but with Nick, it is. So that's part of a lesson that you're going to see. Your next card comes up about judgment. Don't judge too much on what your expectations are. Like, I expect to hear from him more often. I expect to see him more often. I expect him to reach out more often. Put your expectations away and you'll never be disappointed. Accept things as they are. Keep yourself busy. Again, focus on getting that job at the credit union, looking for management only, not looking for your regular position that you were in before. You need to step up. The only way to return back to that position, to that company, is to take the step up. You're a very passionate creator. You know what you're doing. You're very good with customer service, very good with people. It shows that you're very free spirit. It talks about your self-assurance, your self-respect, your self-esteem is growing stronger and stronger. You're seeing the differences and choices and decisions that you're making. You have the Chariot card, which means you're going to take action on something very soon, which probably is about applying for this job. It also is talking about putting your needs first right now with the Ten of Wands. Definitely important to put your needs first in a certain situation. This is where job is concerned. This is talking about wanting to go to work and having work out for you, benefits you, looking for your truth, for fairness. And I don't feel like that USAA is being very fair to you. Where your partner is concerned, it is a give and take relationship. He is going to be very balanced. He is going to send a lot of love your way. There's another offer invitation coming up either today or next weekend. Something coming up, even maybe something during the week. Right now, I feel like with the Four of Cups, you're kind of bored, wanting to do something, wanting to make some changes, wanting to go somewhere. But you're going to need to have faith in a situation where love and relationship is concerned. The Star card's here. It's asking you to have faith. It's telling you don't over expectate, meaning don't expect so much, even though it don't feel like a lot to you. I get it. But because he doesn't have a whole lot of availability right now, between his jobs, between his family, between his children, he's trying to prioritize everything, but in the meantime, he's not wanting to lose you. You have the Wheel of Fortune card, which talks about your luck is changing for the better. Your anxiety and depression is getting so much better and better, and once you make this job move, it's going to change for the better. You're going to feel so much better. Keep going. Congratulations on all the weight loss. Congratulations on feeling better, looking better, and changing that A1C. I know you're doing a good job. Keep moving. Remember, keep walking. Get out for that walk. Don't put it off. Get out for that walk as often as you can. All right, Leslie? Yeah, exactly, Leslie. You better get ready, girlfriend. You hear the same song over and over? Exactly. I love that song. Oh my gosh. All right. Is there anybody left? I believe I did everybody. Did anybody else sign up for one question or a mini read? Anybody else? Anybody else? Yep. Yeah, that's what we all, once we get that health scare, we all start making quick changes, don't we? All right, you guys. All right, you guys. So I'm going to be on later on, too. Later on is going to be great because we're going to get a message from Spirit. I am going to use my heart cards. As you can see, the heart-shaped cards. I'll be using them. And I'm going to leave them right here so I don't forget. They are going to be just a special message for you. This is going to be a quick message for each person. Very cheap as well. It is only going to be 24. So if you're interested in getting a one-card message, 2424. One card message tonight. One card message, 2424. It's up to you. Send it into PayPal. I'll know exactly what it's for. I'll be coming on probably around um, probably around 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. So if you're interested, one card message, but a spiritual message, 2424. Just send it in. I'll have you on the list. I'll make the list up. I'll be ready. Be ready for your message because I'm going to go that fast. It's going to be really cool. So let's try it. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you. All right, you guys. So we'll be getting heart messages coming up. Sign up. I'm going to look for your name. I'm going to make the list up. And at 9 p.m., I'll be right on here because I have 2 readings to do tonight already. So I'll be done my last reading around 8:30. So at 9 p.m., I'll be on here with one card message. 2424. You can't miss it. All right, guys. Love you all. Thank you for being here. See you soon. Love you too, Shelly. See you guys tonight. It's going to be fun. I'm going to pull one for myself too tonight on the live. All right, guys. Lindsay, feel better now, okay? Get some fluids in you. Drink a lot of fluids and rest. Sauerkraut, congratulations again. No cancer. Congratulations. All right, and Cranky, tell your daughter I'm so proud of her. Good job. All right, guys. And Shelly, prayers again for your mom. I hope she's feeling better after the surgery. I'm glad she's finally home. I'm glad you were there to help her. And sending lots of love to you. Miss you. See you soon.